Hi, friends. This is Pastor Harley with the Broadway Church. I want to share with you from Jeremiah 33, verse 14, 15, and 16. Again, words of promise. Jeremiah has shown that this is all this good is coming from God, that is beyond the judgment, beyond the dealing with sin that is surely to come upon their lives. And he says, behold, he says, look, you want to look at this? Behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I shall fulfill the promise I made to the house of Israel and the house of Judah. In those days and at that time I will cause a righteous branch to spring up for David, and he shall execute justice and righteousness in the land. In those days Judah will be saved, and Jerusalem will dwell securely, and this is the name by which it will be called: the Lord is our righteousness. Now, a righteous branch is a different way of talking, but just imagine that take a tree, cut it, leave the stump, and then discover that a live shoot comes forth from the stump. That is what it means. A righteous branch shall come forth. The kingship in Israel in Jerusalem would come to an end. By all political terms, the family of David wouldn't die out. Jesus is born from the line and lineage of David. But Jesus will be that one from David's line who will stand upon Jerusalem and bring it salvation. He will sit at the right hand of God. He is enthroned on the throne of David, and he is our righteousness. Jeremiah promises that God will fix and save, and we will dwell secure. And it is good to understand, well, that's not going to happen except we deal with the issue of sin. Where will we find our righteousness? You're not going to find it in me. We're not going to find it in the rest of us, in all of us. We're a mess of bad choices and inordinate desires. But God can bring righteousness into our lives through Jesus. He clears the slate before us, that we no longer dwell in guilt, and he gives us his Holy Spirit to make us holy. He is indeed the Lord our righteousness. Be blessed.